那么德国英达公司呢，它这个推出连续光源的原子吸收，它的生产的这个发明地呢，事实上是在德国的于柏林根。在于柏林根呢，目前是德国英达的一个子公司。英达公司的整个总部呢是在耶拿。那么目前在整个德国有多于10个的工厂在生产各种不同类型的仪器。它的主要的业务呢，包括分析仪器、生命科学仪器，以及呢光学设备和光学元件，那么以及也包含一些光学器件。那么在分析仪器里面，它最大的一个家族呢就是原子光谱。那么在原子光谱里面呢，包括了原子吸收和原子荧光。在原子吸收里面呢，有 Nova 系列、Zeeman 系列，还有 Contour 系列。那么在原子荧光里面呢，有一个原子荧光测控仪。那么在众多的原子吸收里面，包括了最简单的、那么稳定耐用的火焰原子吸收，到集各种技术于一身的这种组合型的原子吸收，像火焰石墨炉、机械固体晶样以及氰化物发生法等等，那么都可以在一台仪器上实现。那么在它所有的石墨炉里面呢，它集中了很多新的技术。比如说横向加热石墨炉技术，那么全自动的机械固体晶样石墨炉分析技术，以及第3代的这个塞曼技术，那么就是说磁场强度可变的第3磁场。那么当然，在原子吸收里面还包含了最新的高分辨率的连续光源的原子吸收。那么它的原子荧光测孔仪这个型号叫 Q， 它测定汞的最低下限可以到 PPT 级。那么它的高浓度呢，可以到几百个 ppm 到上千个 ppm。那么也就是说，最低的解除下限可以到0.0几个 ppt。This picture is the contour series. This is in fact 2 instruments. This instrument is the combined one with the flame and the furnace. This is the contour 300. It's a flame only. How about the continuum source AA? In fact, the continuum source AA has some new technology. First of all, is because the performance exceeds any of the conventional AA spectrometers in the previous time in every parameters, such as detection limits, the precision, and also the capability to deal with the very complex background correction. And in this kind of instrument, only one light source was needed. One light source can cover all of the wavelengths for any element measurement. And also, this instrument can boast the results that cannot be achieved in previous AAS technology. And finally, it will be close the gap between ICP OES and AAS because it's faster, can do the multi-elements analysis. 那么在连续光源原子吸收里面呢，实际上带来了很多技术上的进步。那么首先在连续光源的原子吸收里面，它可以得到更好的分析性能，是以往的所有的同类的技术，就是原子吸收技术所达不到的。那么它只用1个灯的光源就可以覆盖所有的波长，测定所有的元素，而且呢能够得到更加可靠和准确的结果。那么在同时呢，它又能够做多元素的这个顺序分析，所以呢弥补了 ICP 和原子吸收之间的这个空间。For this technique, first of all, is need a very special light source. This special light source is the xenon lamp, but it's a hot spot xenon lamp. This lamp, you need only one lamp can cover all of the wavelengths for AAS. And also, it can evaluate the molecular absorption bands. This is very good for the background correction and also make it portable to measure some other elements, for example, sulfur and phosphorus. And also, it's not depending on the holocaustic lamps, because no longer need any holocaustic lamp for each of the elements. And also, this lamp have very short, where time. In fact, you don't need any warming time for the lab and for the instrument. This will be speed up the analysis speed. 那么首先呢，在连续光源里面呢，需要一个特制的氙灯。这个氙灯呢，它可以覆盖原子吸收的整个的波长，从189到900纳米。那么在整个的分析过程当中呢，这个灯是不需要预热的，开机就可以进行测定。而且呢，在整个的测定过程当中，不再像传统的原子吸收，每个元素都依赖于它本身的控制引力灯了。那么 besides of the light source, of course, you need a very good detector. This kind of a detector is a new generation of CCD detector. CCD is not something new, but CCD is the first time used on AAS instrument. With this kind of the new detector is an array. This array has about more than 500 pixels, but at the same time, is about 200 pixels will be used for the measurement at the same time. Each pixels is function as one of the detectors. So any of the information could be read at the same time, not only the analysis line, but also the environment of the analysis line can be measured together. And also, this will have a higher energy. And also, the energy is very stable because all of the pictures are working at the same time to eliminate the alterations of the energy of the lamps. And at the same time, the instrument has a very high resolution, so no interference from other lines to the analysis line, because the high resolution could be up to 2 pm per actual. And also this noise and the infrared interference is very visible. It can be clearly seen on the results and the pictures. It's not only the analyte line is visible, and also other interference spectra is also visible and clearly to see. This gives a lot of measures can improve the analysis results and also can avoid the interference from other spectrum. For the broad band of the spectrum, it can be detected simultaneously because of each of the detectors work at the same time. And also, the interference from other spectra is visible. And also, even the molecular structure is also visible on the picture, three-dimensional results of the pictures. Besides of these, the conventional and possible measured elements can be measured on the continuum source AA. For example, the phosphorus and sulfur, and also fluorine in elements in water, in the tools, in the food. Here is used the spectrum of carbon and sulfur to measure the sulfur concentration in the alcohol. Here is used the barium fluoride, the wavelength to measure the concentration of fluorine. Besides, finally, only one slide. The continuum source AA is the ideal technology for the direct sampling technique on the graphite furnace. With the continuum source AA, the direct sampling technique can be very simple because the background correcting capability is very high. For the direct solid measurement, no longer need any sample preparation. The sample can be directly measured. This will be minor any contamination from the reagent, from the process of the sample preparation. At the same time, you can reach a very high sensitivity because no any dilution needed for the sample. This can be reach the detection limits of the normal ICP mass. And all, the sample need only very small only microgram of samples is enough for wide measurement. This can save a lot of samples. This is a real micro-quantitative measure. So last is the conclusion, the summary. For a continuum source, first of all, it needs only one light source to do all of the elements analysis. This gives a lot of flexibility. The second is a sequential multi-element measure. The speed is, can be similar to the ICP OES. So the gap between ICP and AS is quite close. And also, the instrument don't need any warming up, so have a higher efficiency and a higher throughput. And the measurement can be optimized for sample preparation because the strong capability of background correction that samples don't need a lot of preparation. This is an ideal measure for direct solid analysis. And from the result, you have more information about the interference and the environment beside of the analysis line. Finally, this is the technique can reach a better performance than any other conventional AAS. So due to the time, sorry, that's all. Thank you. 抱歉啊，后来因为没时间了，没时间给大家做中文翻译。但是一会儿有问题的时候，大家讨论的时候，可以提出来。谢谢。